If you're a small business owner, I wouldn't be surprised over the past year if you've been approached with somebody asking you to apply for the ERC or Employee Retention Credit. More than likely, you got some kind of correspondence via phone call or email where they're telling you if you apply for this particular credit, you can get X amount of dollars back. Sounds pretty easy to do. Sounds super simple. Sounds too good to be true. And for the most part, it is. In this particular video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what the Employee Retention Credit is, how actually the scam is being implemented on people, if you fallen for the scam, how to correct it, and also give you further guidance going forward, just in case you have any further questions from an actual professional attorney that can probably answer your questions for you, okay? With that said, let's start it up. Okay, guys, you know I'm Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. What we're going to be discussing is avoiding the ERC scams, how to avoid and how to fix it. Remember the ERC Employee Retention Credit? Let me move this thing over here. Sorry about that, everyone. The Employee Retention Credit is created to help qualifying businesses weather pandemic-related shutdowns from March 13, 2020 to December 31st, 2021 by providing refundable tax credit for companies to pay employees or experience a reduction in gross receipts during that period. Fundamentally, guys, we understand this is Employee Retention Credit, ERC. Fundamentally, that means you, number one, need to have employees, and also this is made to help retain employees, not a credit that you can apply for just because you own a particular business. It's created to help small business retain employees during the pandemic. That's what I want people to understand, okay? Retaining employees, not just applying for a particular refundable tax credit just because you own a business. Some of the basic criteria needed to claim: you should have sustained a full or partial suspension of operation due to order from an appropriate government authority, experienced a significant decline in gross receipts during 2020 or a decline in gross receipts during the first 3 quarters of 2021, qualified as recovery startup business for the 3rd or 4th quarter 2021. With that said, guys, if you kind of got lost on a lot of that, that's why it's super important that you actually hire a credentialed tax accountant, attorney, or someone with actual credentials behind their name, not necessarily a startup or anything like that can just tell you can apply for it. Make sure you get someone with some kind of credentials where there is some kind of recourse that you can go back if you have any issues in regards to how you feel this actual credit was applied to you. So how does the ERC scam work? Usually introduced by, again, we talked about ads promoting easy payouts. Once contacted, these third parties usually charge an upfront fee or collect a percentage of the employer's refund. Put that handsome guy out the way. Sorry about that. Scammers usually use the following methods: and accurately explain the eligibility for and computation of the credit, suggest that employees are eligible without evaluation and employees' individual circumstances, fail to inform the employees that they cannot claim the ERC on wages that were reported as payroll costs and obtain the Paycheck Protection Program loan forgiveness. So again, you know, if you already got it forgave on the PPP with the PPP loan, you can't apply for it again. But key thing, guys, we're going back to it, and I think this is what a lot of people, because me being in the tax business over 20 years, I still want people to understand this is the Employee Retention Credit, not just something you apply for to get it just because you have an LLC. Keep that in mind, guys. You know, I always want to make sure you guys are protected, but I want you all to be aware of exactly what things are and some of the ramifications that can come along with it. Now, what to do if you falsely claim the ERC credit, you found out, hey, listen, got a little bit more knowledge, maybe seen this video, talk to some other professional. Here's pretty much what you have to do. You have to immediately file and amend that return. Okay, the IRS reminds that taxpayers are always responsible for the information reported on their tax returns. Improperly claiming the ERC could result in taxpayer being required to repay the credit along with penalties and interest. We want to avoid that, guys. Remember what I said, a lot of times people approach with things that are probably too good to be true, and they probably are. There's no excuse for ignorance, but at the end of the day, once you do become informed, you want to take the proper steps to correct everything. With that said, let me get back here. This is Jenkins Law Firm. I vetted this law firm. I know this attorney, LaShawn Jenkins, they're experts with the Employee Retention Credit and ERC. what I would advise anybody to do, because I want to, you know, provide solutions to anybody. I just want to put you in the dark. You can just give them a call if you have any further questions about the ERC. I know they are experts in the subject matter, even dealing with federal law as well. I have a link for the law firm in the description section. So if you have any questions, you'll apply for the ERC, and you may have felt like you did something wrong, or if you want to qualify, you feel like you do qualify for ERC, and you want to have a law firm that actually can walk you through the process of getting it or implementing the actual application for you, I'll reach out to the Jenkins Law Firm. I have spoken with them. I have vetted them. I reached out to a couple ones that I actually know personally, to help, you know, my followers or my listeners in regards to it. But definitely reach out to them if you need any further explanation or assistance with applying for the ERC Employer Retention Credit. And lastly, guys, remember, I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Remember, on the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel, we talk about personal finance, entrepreneurship, business, and investing. We have over 700 videos on the YouTube channel. A lot of great information covering business operations, business management, business finance. Best way to stay on top of all the great information that we currently have on the channel and all the information we have coming down the pipe, hit that $sign in the bottom right-hand corner to subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell to get a notification each time we upload a new video. Take care of yourself. Best of luck, and I'll talk with you soon.